Welcome to our community. I'm here to show you around. This is Commerce, Texas, which is home to about 10,000 residents. This community is primarily suburban with residential areas surrounding a small commercial center. If you have a car, that's great. It's the only way you'll be able to get around and out of this city. But if you want to walk or drive, you can get almost anywhere around Commerce. Depending on your financial needs and nutritional goals, we have plenty of options. There's a Walmart, Brookshire's, and CVS, all of which also have full pharmacies, in addition to there being a local pharmacy. There's also a dollar store that most local residents visit. Next, I'll show you the housing and the condition of the community. The condition of housing suggests a predominantly middle-income community. There's lots of variation depending on the housing and the area of town that you're visiting. There's plenty of apartments and middle-income housing. As you notice, there's little walkable sidewalks, but there are some nicer residential homes around here. It all just depends on where you would want to live around here, and what you can afford. The town fosters educational growth, with there being elementary, middle, and high school options, in addition to a college. This is East Texas A&M University. Here's our favorite nursing building. You and your kids could stay forever here if you wanted, because there's a lot of growth to foster here. Here's some more of the community and college housing. And here's how the campus looks from deeper within Commerce. So, what happens if you get hurt in Commerce? After I save you, I'll take you here to the urgent care, because we don't have an emergency department anymore. What's shown here is where the ER used to be. Now, it's closed down. Here is Hunt Regional Family Medicine Live Oak, also a nursing and rehabilitation center here for the elderly population. There's also a food pantry for college students and the general public, which is hosted by the Presbyterian Church. Commerce has many churches, including Catholic churches, student ministries, and other denominations like Catholic Baptists and fellowships. There's some tire places to get your car repaired, which with the road conditions in Commerce might be a necessity. Commerce is a safe place, as long as you keep away from dimly lit areas after dark. And here is the fire department and police department for the city of Commerce. Here's my friends Aubrey, Gracie, Cirrus, Madison, and Shelby. Here are my friends together at the fire department. They even let me sit on the truck. When we went to the police station, there wasn't anyone there, but luckily, my friends were there to help me. Honorable mention is the University Police Department. Here downtown is the City Hall, and then there's a couple banks for Commerce residents. We don't have any large factories or plants, but Commerce does have some resources and career options. Here is downtown, where there are some restaurants, places to shop, and grab coffee or candy. But there is also a mini nightlife here, if you're feeling frisky. But just a friendly reminder, there is no emergency department, so drink responsibly. However, most of these places downtown are closed down or have very limited hours. Here's a political sign. There's not many around here. Here's the local library. It's got a nice place to hang out, and lots of people volunteer here. Right next door is also the local post office. Well, that's Commerce, Texas, y'all. I'm going to lay here in this mighty large pothole and just observe the community, but overall, this community shows strong educational and walkable resources. However, they do have limited support for older adults and public safety. Thanks for letting me show you around, but I gotta get back to a cat in a tree.